We are expanding our well house to make it a storage, like a root cellar type thing. So we're gonna dig. We're actually digging the dirt out right now and hauling it away in buckets because our trailer is occupied. And then we're gonna add concrete.
Our only friend Joe is here helping today.
Hey, do me a favor. Act like you're the corner over here and just stick your shovel there.
What is the plan, Jason? Do you have an expansion plan?
No way.
No. Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out,
Well,
like,
we can't come out this way because the pipe is there in the way.
It could be incorporated inside the building.
Does not matter one bit.
As well as the other side could be extended.
I'm wanting to move that herb bed, so if you need to go into that, I am okay with it.
I don't care, honestly.
It's not doing well.
Is this the herb bed?
It was the herb bed. The first year did great,
But this gives you
but
better
it
visibility.
is dying. So if you're new here, just to give you a quick backstory, we are a family of 11, and we live on almost 16 acres here in Missouri, but we live in a really small house. We are working toward building a big house debt-free, but in the meantime, the reality is that all 11 of us are in a 575 square foot house. And while it is a great house and very comfortable for our needs, there isn't any extra storage space within it. So this year we decided that it would be wise to have an emergency storage for food and supplies. Just the way the world has gone has made us realize that it would be a smart thing to do, especially since there are 11 of us here. So the problem is that with our current little house, we just weren't quite sure how to make some things work. So we have, out in our barn, we have extra freezer space, and I have shown our freezers and extra space out there. So that's not a problem. Also, of course, things like, you know, rice or wheat berries, those kind of things, it doesn't matter if they freeze, so we can store containers with those outside. But for anything that is in jars or cans, or, you know, winter produce like, you know, storing pumpkins or potatoes or onions or those kind of things, if we want to store them in large amounts, we weren't sure where to go with them over the winter. So we came up with an idea. The only other building on this property that doesn't freeze when we hit cold temperatures is our well house. So our well house was here when we bought this place. It's a very small, old, not very clean little building that basically just houses the well. So Jason and I got thinking that if we doubled the footprint of the well house, it's really tiny, and raised up the roof to where you could stand inside, that we could have it lined with shelves for our produce or our jars, cans, anything that we didn't want to freeze. So it would be sort of like a little root cellar above ground.
Okay. So you're still narrow, but you'll be tall.
So are you completely taking this thing apart and starting over?
No.
Just adding
So
to
we
it.
are basically adding to it. We'll take off this stuff. I don't know, maybe we won't do that right away. Joe, what do you think? Leave this metal on until we go to actually be able to side the whole thing, you know? So I figured we'll side it like we did the cabin.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Eventually everything will look like that, hopefully. Even this little house. I would love for this to look cute and rustic like
Man,
that.
whoever put these screws in went overboard. And too moist.
There's one.
Get a
There's
torch.
wasp nest inside.
Out of the building.
It's too cold. They're not really wanting to fly much.
Oh, there's 4 down there. Stop singing.
Joe's cameo.
Bella, it's straight.
Right, you gonna sing first?
Oh no, it's got to be a good old Western inappropriate.
That's right, that's right.
Mom?
You can ring my bell.
Mom?
Ring my bell.
If you can.
Should I wash the pan?
What do you make?
It was stuck in my head the other day because I was in some store and I was playing it, and Lori's like, "Don't do that again." It's now stuck in everybody's head.
My flowers are still hanging in there.
It does. was.
Check
and
out this
we're gonna-
progress.
So it could be turned and put out
I
that
went
wall
in,
right
made
away.
lunch, put the baby down for a nap, and all of this happened.
No,
I just don't want us digging near this.
Fantastic.
no, I'll have to redo all
The masterminds are at work over there.
I was going to turn the bucket upside down, so it's always closed.
You're so smart. That's why he's here.
What's going on here?
Clear the apprentice.
We're trying to save a hole so that the future water lines can be run out of this building where a trench is dug, and so this will be, I talked him into a bucket so he could from the inside use a post hole digger to dig down so he can dig across easier.
If you do it this way, you have a larger opening for the
That's
post
right.
hole digger.
That's what I'm saying. For the opening for the post hole digger, the jaws have to open up.
Well, I'm saying if you do the bucket this way, it tapers. Does it matter that much?
No.
Okay. All right.
I need a longer stake.
This is exciting.
Steak.
I need a longer wooden stake.
Let's take a quick walk through the garden while they are doing their thing. So, I have a bunch of cardboard that we got from when all those apples came. They came in those boxes. And so I'm going to be laying down more cardboard and more mulch. It's always the project here. This box we've been filling up with dirt that they dug out. It looks like good dirt. We still have, the weather's turning a little chilly here, but we still have lots of things enjoying it and growing. There's beets down there, collard greens that we've eaten off of these quite a bit, and they just keep growing back. I've also eaten off this chard quite a bit. Keeps on going. Tomatoes are about done, and this crazy chickweed stuff is really my enemy right now. It came in from outside of my fence. You can see my pile of mulch there. Grew up over the fence and is growing right on top of my mulch. It does not care about my back to Eden method here. It's just nicely growing on top of the mulch and taking over. You can see in just a few weeks of me not being out here, it has just gone crazy. Now, the good side is that it pulls up easily too. But that's a lot of work. I might just let the winter kill it off. Not worry about it right now.
Another 6-foot 2x4.
So you can see we still have tomatoes. Everybody's just gotten kind of tired of eating tomatoes. It's funny. When they first grew, we were trying to divide up this tomato 10 ways so that everybody got the first taste of a tomato, and now look at them all. So good though. This is my jalapeno plant that I had thought I planted a mild jalapeno, but I did not. These are orange jalapenos, and they are so spicy that even with the whole cream cheese stuffed thing in them, taking the seeds out, washing them out, they're still too hot for us. So there they hang. My friend Jenny made a cowboy, what do they call it? Cowboy candy, I think it is, out of peppers. I looked at the recipe, but I still think it's going to be too spicy for us. So I'm not sure. I might have to give those to my sister. She's got an ability to eat all kinds of hot food. Okay, excuse me. Tomato break. Elsie's flowers, of course, everything's kind of fallen down as the summer and the summer goes by, weather gets colder, but look at how beautiful they are. Still so pretty. Now the boys, wait, let me show you here first so that you can know what I'm talking about. We grew some radishes, planted these, I don't know, a month ago maybe, and the boys, Leo, Silas, and Samuel have been enjoying them so much. They've been coming out and picking them, and so they took it upon themselves to take some radish seeds and plant their own in this bed right here. This was the string they used to make sure their rows were even. How cute is that? So they have been planting, or they did plant, and they're coming up. Look at this. I'll have to call the boys out to come see because it's been raining for a couple days and I don't think they've noticed. So hopefully those will keep on growing even though it's getting chilly. Of course, the green bean vine, this one here is now basically just for seeds, and I have a ton of seeds, and I can't stand to throw them away. I guess all my friends will get purple vine seeds next spring as a present. So we have hundreds of seeds. These are the new cucumber plants that we stuck in amid the dying vines. So let's see, is there any sign of cucumbers on here yet? There are. Oh, look at that, look at that. That's so exciting. Cucumbers, fall cucumbers. I've not planted these before, but I'm looking forward to it. Now over here, this is the new row of fall green beans that I planted, and I need to pick these again. We've eaten, probably had a few meals off of these so far, and they're delicious. My farmer neighbor always says fall green beans taste the best, and boy, they sure do. Now the okra plants also need to be picked, and they continue to grow, but not fast enough for my kids. All of my kids like okra so much that they come out here every once in a while, which you can see with this rain, we haven't been here. They'll be excited. They come out here looking for okra because everybody likes it, and we just chop it up, put some salt on it, and fry it in our avocado oil, and that's it. Just pan fry it until it's a little bit crispy, and they devour it. So I will be planting a lot more of these next year. Some more cucumber plants here. Bella, I was doing a quick tour. There's a lot to pick over here. Old house, coming down, coming down. One of these days. Everybody who's new here, I have to keep telling them that ugly thing is going down. Now you all believe me, now that I've shown you, I know. Now that I've shown you the tour of what it's like inside, you believe me of why it needs to come down. They didn't believe me before. I know. Well, the rain, things grew fast. We need a big bag. Look at the green beans, they're going crazy. It was kind of warm here, but rainy, you know, warm enough and rainy, and so things grew like crazy.
Wait, people didn't believe you about
and that, no, they didn't believe me that old house really needed to come down until you guys walked through it and they saw in what bad shape it was in. We need a bag.
My.
I know.
Yummy. Those aren't producing any.
Nope, they're done. But we need a bag to pick a bunch of green beans.
I love green beans. Correct.
It's crazy. There's so
No,
much in this
it's wonderful. I'll get you girls a bag.
Wait, come on.
Does Otis think he's your helper?
Yeah, he's like right up in his face.
That would make a perfect playhouse, and this would make it perfect like a yard.
Oh, right. It does look like a little house with a yard. What are you guys playing?
This is our playhouse.
Yeah, why doesn't Dad build a playhouse for us?
You know what he did, and then it turned into the cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't like to back out.
It did start out a very simple playhouse a long time
We're
ago.
gonna make it a dirt playhouse with a slide and all that, and then he's like, wait a minute, I can make this.
Well, then
It
COVID
wasn't-
happened,
it
and
wasn't
he needed
gonna
an
have
office.
Lights and a
Come on out.
stove.
Right. Well, we didn't know he'd be working from home. We never knew that would be an option. And here he is.
His disciples, his friends were with
Lydia
him.
was done, so she's watching her favorite show. Her one show that she likes, Miss Patty Cake.
They marched into the
It's
garden.
super
They
old.
said, "Where is Jesus?" Jesus said,
It's an old show. And it's Lydia's favorite. She watches literally the same episode every time.
Exact one. It's probably her 20th time watching.
Probably more than that. Whenever she's just overdone, she watches Miss Patty Cake.
"Let's find the egg that will show us."
You look cozy.
The egg is
What are you working on, Samuel?
yellow egg.
Pen pal.
Yellow egg.
Pen pal.
I hear
But Mom, my middle name's Jacob. Samuel Jacob.
Oh,
Because I wrote both of our names. So Samuel
You're
Jacob.
writing a pen pal book, back and forth.
This is the cross where
That's fun.
Jesus died for you and for me. He died.
Silas, you did all of this, huh? Okay,
Right now
what's the update, Silas?
They're filling up buckets of rock to put down instead of dirt, because dirt has clay in it, and if the clay mixed with water, it swells up like a sponge. That's what they said, and can crack the concrete. So
Well, you know what? When I said what's going on, I didn't realize you were going to give me this excellent answer. Thanks. So what goes on top of this?
So we're gonna. Right now they're coming back with 5-gallon buckets full of rock, and once they come back, they're like so tired.
This is James.
Whoa! Another muscle man coming with a bucket of rock.
That's not his first trip,
And
Mother.
the shovels.
He's
Good workers.
done probably 3 or 4. Maybe more.
What's this?
What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you need?
I know.
Hey, bud, get off the fence. You're killing me. Turn around. You're bouncing this thing. And it came and hit
Good
him.
job there, buddy.
Okay?
You like helping, don't you?
Bread or the meat, just the body.
Okay, you gotta tell me that one. I don't know that one.
VeggieTales, man. Where
Is
you
it?
been?
Not watching VeggieTales, apparently. That's say this
James,
is the right size. Huh?
are you using dirt to stay warm? We're all shivering out here and these two keep taking off their boots. They're supposed to go on your feet.
Oh, that's great. Maybe in there.
I don't want your boots. I have my own boots. I actually have new boots. I forgot to tell our friends on YouTube about them, but we got some new boots. They're like muck boots, but half the price. I'll put a link in the description box, and I'll talk more about them tomorrow.
Let's go. Well, you could just walk. Where's that sledgehammer? Let's tamp that edge there, Jason.
What is that slate?
Actually, I think I'm over here. Hold on. We got more rock, right?
Yes.
Elsie, how do you like your boots?
I love them.
Are they stylish enough for you?
Yeah. Also, mine are the only purple ones, which I really, really
there we
like.
go. I was trying to think of something like get a little piece of board and we'll use the sledgehammer, but I think we're getting it.
Boy, you guys are getting your workout for the day.
Yeah. And part of the
Stay off that corner.
What are you doing?
Drilling holes in the existing concrete so that when we pour, we can shove rods in there and tie or lock the two concrete.
They won't separate, move up or down or side to side from each other.
All right, that makes sense.
We need
10 seconds.
5.
Stop.
We'll stick with 30 for now. 35, right?
Well, maybe.
35.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Oh, yeah, there we
This is
go.
called progress. Look at that beautiful slab.
Moving in between.
Nice.
Getting dirty again, Lydia.
Chicken!
Oh no, a chicken just walked across it.
Sweet. Get some good marks on there. All right, where's the hammer?
Oh yeah, those are some beautiful
the hammer?
chicken prints. That'll be for
that's a
memories.
big-
No!
Memories.
Erase!
Where's the hammer?
No, don't erase it!
Sorry.
Leo's gonna have a beautiful
Sledgehammer, guys?
Anybody know where that's at?
Wow. Nice job. Look at him.
Honey, you can't take our tools.
We're waiting.
Where's that plastic at, Belle?
I have been inside cleaning it up, and I'm gonna go out and see their progress.
Well, I don't know yet.
When your boots are, it's nice to have these watertight boots because when your boots get muddy,
Yeah. No more holes in there.
So, vibrate it like this. All the water will come to the top and it'll make it look really smooth like that.
Mom,
Good skills today.
what if you mistake this as your bread dough?
Yeah, I showed them how to vibrate.
That would be hard bread.
This is the face of a working man.
You know what I mean?
We are out here in the dark
Wait a minute.
finishing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Look at that,
Right,
Gene.
bucket.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it won't
Wow,
be dry.
and wow.
Oh, the dry pockets.
Our mom, Pop said he wanted to put concrete in the barn, but then he did this and he said he's just doing rock now.